With print on demand, one of the main problems people face is actually getting started. Once you learn the ins and outs of the game, you can start to turn in the profits. This leads us into a really important question. How can you get your first 100 sales on Redbubble? Hey guys, my name is RJ Martinez and I'm here to help you make money with print on demand. And in this video today, we're talking more about Redbubble, so stay tuned. So if you're looking to getting into print on demand, there's no better time than now. More people are shopping online more than ever. And print on demand is becoming a little bit more competitive, but with these tips and tricks that I'm sharing with you, it makes it more easier for you to understand what it's all about. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'll answer them. All right, so like I said, with a platform like Redbubble, one of the most difficult things is just getting started, right? Building out your brand on the actual platform, right? You gotta understand that when you're doing this type of stuff, you wanna make it feel like a brand. Because if you do it that way, it makes it so much easier for the customer to land on your shop and make a purchase. So your first sale is gonna be really rewarding, right? And then when you get your first 10 sales, you're gonna feel like it's amazing. Wow, okay, cool, now I'm getting started. Now, at that point, your first 100 sales shouldn't be that far away from getting, but it can be definitely difficult if you don't understand what you're doing. Learning the analytics that the platform is giving you, okay? So when you see a consistent seller in a niche, you have a top seller that sold, let's say 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, there's a reason for that, okay? Redbubble, the platform itself, is telling you like, this made it sell for a reason. And then once you realize that, you can double down in that niche and figure out what other people like in that niche, and you can possibly create more sellers in that niche. All right, so to get your first sales, I'm gonna break it down in these steps right here. Number 1 is gonna be the research phase. Number 2 is gonna be picking your niche. Number 3 is gonna be competitor research. Number 4 is gonna be the design phase. Number 5 is gonna be the uploading. Okay, so this is where your tags and all that stuff come into play, and you uploading to the products and making sure that your design looks good on those products. And then the marketing phase, as you upload to these products, how are you gonna share these with people? How are you gonna drive outside traffic? Okay, this is gonna give you a boost and give you a better chance of making your first sale. The goal is to drive traffic to your store from the outside. If you can do that, you can create more sales on your Redbubble shop. Then the next phase is gonna be maintaining and upgrading your store. Kind of just basically you want to stay in your niche, but you want to figure out what does your audience want more of and then give it to them, okay? And that doesn't mean you don't have to design every single day, right? You can design 5 designs a week or 6 designs a week or whatever it is, okay? This is something that you have to figure out for yourself because everyone's different. All right, you have to understand that you may not be able to design 5 designs a day. You maybe only design 2 or 1, right? And it's gonna be like a slow process at that point. But the more designs you have up, the more opportunity that you're giving yourself to make a sale, okay? I'm not saying to spam the platform. Redbubble has a limit with how many designs you can upload in a day, but you don't wanna spam it, but you wanna understand your niche and learn it as best as possible to help you get traction and more sales on your shop. Okay, so learn your niche, learn what your customer wants, learn what your people want for your niche, not what you want, okay? It's what your customer wants, what your audience wants. Now, the workflow, right? If you go like doing a lot of testing, trial and error, you may get lucky and hit the 100 sales, but the most important thing here is to put a system in place for yourself personally, right? Everyone's gonna be different, but for yourself personally, that you can hold yourself accountable to and get those 100 sales. Now, if you're just testing and trying different niches and going all over the place, right? This is gonna be you'll hit it sooner or later, but it's gonna take a lot of testing, making mistakes, and you're just like, yeah, I finally did it, but you made a lot of mistakes. But following the steps that I shared with you in this video, if you do that, it's increasing your chances of it happening sooner. And me personally, myself, I have made those mistakes, right? So don't repeat what I did. This is why I'm making the video for you and to give you a better chance to make more money on the platform faster. So I've made over 1,000 sales. I think it's about 1,200 sales now all time on Redbubble. That's not the main platform that I focus on. The main platform that I focus on is Merch by Amazon, and that's my bread and butter right there. But definitely when it comes to Redbubble, it does bring a good amount of passive income for me personally, and I think that's really cool. And there is a big demand on Redbubble. People make tons of money on there. So the goal is for you to do it too, and I know you can do it. With that being said, make sure you check out my other Redbubble video right here. Get this video a thumbs up if you got any value out of it. Peace out.